Bo. Hello. Alright. So we've got to be close to the end by now.
Look! There's a door over there.
Crane's blocking it, though.
I can check it out for us. You think you can give me a boost?
Guess we're about to find out. Come on. Watch out for yourself up there, yeah?
I will.
Okay. I don't have much at the moment.
Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
System locked. Override key required for reactivation.
Yep, it's me. We're close to the end of the game.
Okay, just beyond here.
Okay, I guess we can drop a save.
damage confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Raccoon story? It's interesting. Oh hey, a liquor.
Can't see.
No ma'am, but it can hear. That's true, we haven't seen hunters. I don't know if I want to see a hunter. Okay, we got another safe. Oh! No, regenerators were Las Plagas. Oh. Jesus. A bottle of acid. Effective against enemies with exposed tissue. How convenient. Okay. T-virus adjacent? No. Lewis Sarah said, though, that, he had heard research about the T-virus in the lab, but he didn't really elaborate on that. Though in the remake, it turns out Lewis actually worked on Nemesis, and he was a former Umbrella researcher. Oh shit! Did you see that? That liquor just attacked that zombie!
All right. I'm not dead yet.
Right. I don't have any more scrapped, so I can't make more hemolytic injectors. Technically, liquors weren't created by Umbrella, at least not initially. When a zombie turns with the original T virus, or at least from the ones from the remake, there were two possible outcomes of a V-Act. You could either have a Crimson Head, which is usually what happens to the zombies at the mansion, or they could mutate into a liquor. So, it wasn't intended to become a thing. I mean, now they figured out how to make them. So technically, now they are like intentional creations. But back then, they weren't. They were just an unintended side effect. There you go, Leon.
All right, Leona. Be careful.
I'll just take this.
Nice.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
The AI control center. Noah for an ARK. Very funny. You can now craft bottle of acid and various other items. Okay.
Still have a ways to go. I wonder if Leon's made it yet.
Ten 90-20. Ooh. Hello, side pack. Last one of the game, I would imagine. I can't believe I got away with that. $50, $60, $80. Boom! Headshot.
AI Control Center. Noah. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Oh man, we got one of them.
I did it.
We got one of Umbrella's balls. No, wait! Too quick, Grace. kind of sounds like there's two. And there are. You know, we could try to do something really stupid here. But we did just save, after all, too. Come on, you bastards. Yeah! Fuck you! Got ourselves a twofer. So we could ignore them. We could kill them to get their blood. I wasn't sure if that was going to work for a moment. But another twofer. I'll take it. Right, so one of the balls goes here. 50, 60, 80. Cool. Oh, wait. I didn't need to come back this way. Yes, thank you, Dracula. That's precisely what I was thinking. Okay, so we need to go to that clean room. And this one's 10, 90, 20. You know, for a clean room, it doesn't seem very clean. Headshot. The Animus Orb. Oh. Okay. Indeed. KD. It's not Victor Gideon. It's not Simmons. I don't know if KD is supposed to be a name I should know. KD. Oh, another MO disc.
Where have I seen this?
Something important. I'll explain later.
Spencer.
Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you think?
Looking back, do you feel that the choices you've made have contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
So, tell me, Lord Spencer, what would you like the world to know?
The truth. But, a short break before we begin, Miss Ashcroft. I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once did.
Why would Mom hide this?
Okay. Back in biz. Fuck.
You alright, Leon?
I am now. Grace cleared the way for me.
Are you sure,
That's not what
Leon?
I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just send us a chopper for immediate evacuation.
Hey, Leon, buddy, I'm not so sure about all this.
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Over there. Easy as pie.
We sure got a leg up on him. What? Leon is reaching his limit. Sudden bouts of coughing and blurred vision will cause him to falter. He can only wait for these effects to subside. Great.
Oh, shit. You're kidding me.
Probably kids still do cool shit like that. Can I not upgrade the Mortal Edge? Guess not. Oh yeah, you could upgrade Krauser's knife. I'm pretty sure you could give it infinite durability.
Security threat detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required.
Ooh. Alright, the Gal's fully upgraded. The sniper rifle is not. Neither is the Requiem.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can. Haven't changed much, have you?
Oh yeah, RE4 Remake's a good game. Pays a lot of respect to the original. Doesn't remove a whole lot. Oh no. Why is it always a food metaphor? Second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich. I was almost a pancake. Second later, you'd be toast. Oh my. Holy sugar. Oh, come on. How could they know that was me? That's not fair.
Not done yet.
Come on, how much sense did that make? I threw the explosive, they didn't react to it. It exploded. You would think that would attract them to the explosion spot, right? Not immediately know my location.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline.
Oh boy.
Air thermometer warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
The elevator will arrive shortly. The elevator has arrived.
Wonderful.
I can't waste any more time here. I
Do you guys think?
To go.
Do you guys think I have enough ammo? Don't know how I'm gonna make it to the end of the game.
Almost there, Sherry.
Well, here's something interesting, Astro. They were originally intended for Resident Evil 2 Remake to be third-person camera angles. Or at least I think you could switch between that and third person. But I think they figured out that it didn't seem to work very well. So I don't really ever see them going back to fixed camera angle Resident Evils. Oh boy, we had a moment like this in RE4R.
Not done yet.
I mean, it'd be nice if for an a theoretical RE1 remake, if they could finally make a route where everything's canon. Because there's no real canon ending to RE1. Because, yeah, you can get Jill and Chris to survive no matter what, but what about Barry? What about Rebecca? They canonically survive. Hell, make some more ties to Resident Evil 0. Because Rebecca in Remake acts like RE0 never happened. Like she's conveniently got amnesia or something. Yeah, and that's fine and all. I understand that she wants to keep Billy safe, but to cower in fear of a hunter? When she took down the Queen Leech, fought a tyrant? Like, you can't excuse that. She's more of a seasoned veteran by the time RE1 happens. I think the simple answer is that the two teams that were making RE0 and Remake just weren't communicating. Either that, or they wanted to keep Remake true to the original, as true as possible, which meant that 0 never happened. Grace, 0 is a very flawed game. It's fine, but a remake could fix all of its flaws.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Oh, okay.
I think that's the thing, Shaggy. Chloe was just a test subject that just happened to find out the truth and was disposed of. Because, like Xeno was talking about, so many sob stories, and Chloe's just happened to be one of them.
She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Title drop. A Resident Evil Requiem.
Leon. Leon.
God, he's looking like shit. Ugh.
I need to hurry.
So, Grace not only isn't Alyssa Ashcroft's daughter, she's not Oswald E. Spencer. Well, she's his adopted daughter, but she's also Alyssa's adopted daughter, which means that she does not have the daylight serum, the daylight vaccine coursing through her veins, which is what a lot of people thought is what the reason that they wanted her for. I designate Alyssa Ashcroft as the guardian of my adopted daughter, Grace. She will be safe in her care. I missed, one photo in Raccoon City. Or one file. So I think I saw this online. This painting with an M on it. I think this is supposed to be Mother Miranda. Because the two did convene, and they talked about the virus and the mold, and basically Spencer wasn't interested in the mold at all, but he appreciated her and her enthusiasm. Well, he thought...
This is finally my chance to do something.
He thought that ultimately the mold wouldn't help him reach his ideals. He thought that only his virus research would.
Oh, Leon!
Not looking so good, pal.
Leon. Oh, no. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You okay? Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left it wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
Yeah, Zeta was just kind of hanging out here.
The prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
He's kind of on the brink of death anyway. What does the creator desire? Destroy Elpis, release Elpis. Well, we told Leon we'd destroy it, so...
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy Elvis. You promise. You'll end this.
This is it.
Haha.
What did you do?
What I had to.
Grace, get out of here! Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on!
Psych! I had my fingers crossed.
Leon!
Leon, you're getting your shit kicked in.
At least I could save you.
No, 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 no!
Wow. Goodbye, Leon S. Kennedy.
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
Wow, you don't even get a final boss. Locked insanity mode. Behind the scenes video. Neat. We now have new skins and costumes. Sure.
Leon! Leon!
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did.
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Oh.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you!
Oh. Okay. Oh, shit. Make sure you grab his strong hand.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure. Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all come down. All of it.
Grace, what happened? It's gonna go! Grab something! Grace. Grace!
Here we go.
Tell me Barry Umbrella's last skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see that it is brought to fruition.
Ow.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
Sacrifices must be made. In the grand scheme, a few
to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Ow.
Seems to be reaching your limit. I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
God damn, how are you supposed to dodge that? Well, we got him.
It's over.
Okay then.
Good riddance.
It ain't over. Oh. Oh my. God, he reminds me of Final Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Oh shit!
No wonder you're so damn relentless.
An Eddie Alpha? Well, and we don't have a fucking rail cannon. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Wait, is that it? Did we do it? You want stars? I'll give you stars.
This time, you ain't getting back up. Grace, where are you? Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry. Shit.
I know Leon isn't stars. But Jill didn't get to make effective use of that retort in the remake.
Grace, hang on.
They used it as a throwaway line in some random hallway.
Grace. Grace.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
Ugh. It's not looking good.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
There goes the power.
I guess this is it then.
Oh, the cavalry. Oh, it's Chris's team. Which means...
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Please fuck my sister. If there was any time to do that joke, it was right there.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
He's always late.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah.
Chris is always a day late and $1 short.
It was our last hope.
Well, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
Don't give her hope like that. You don't know for sure. Plus, she already died and then transformed.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Is that Emily? That was a neat game.
Fighting the darkness, holding me, dragging me to the ground, facing the pain that's
So I do feel like Resident Evil 4 Remake had a better system for Leon. Like with the inventory and stuff. Because in this game, you only get a single case upgrade for Leon. And, you know, the merchant... I mean, it's just a computer that doesn't talk to you. It's kind of bland. I would definitely prefer a merchant that's, you know, there and talking to me. I know it doesn't make sense in the ruins of Raccoon City, but... it's still interesting how they blended horror and action horror. Survival horror and action horror, that is. It was a gamble to try and do that, but I think it paid off, for the most part. Like, both sections are fun. I liked both. I kind of almost wish that it was like a RE2 situation where you could do one full scenario as just Grace and just do a whole survival horror in one go, and then do a second scenario as Leon where you just play through the whole game as action horror. I think I would prefer it that way rather than continually switching between the two protagonists. But, you know, this was experimental, and I'm fine with it. A lot of this felt like a big I'm sorry for Resident Evil 3 Remake, if I'm honest. Like, they brought you back to Raccoon City, which you could actually explore. They brought you back to the RPD. They brought back Mr. X, Hunk, a guy that's basically Wesker in everything but name. Because, I mean, in RE3 Remake, you didn't get to explore shit of Raccoon City. You get the first part at the beginning, yes, but then you're just on rails the rest of the game. So being able to actually explore Raccoon City, albeit it's, you know, completely abandoned and destroyed, it's still nice to be able to explore it. But, I never would have expected that Spencer would feel regret for his actions. That was a surprise. Because his whole thing was that he had dedicated his life to his virus research and learning the secret to immortality. Like, you know, the Wesker project speaks for itself. And then, you know, trying to learn how to transfer his consciousness to another vessel so that he could live forever. Which Alex Wesker achieved to a degree. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where they go after this, because now they've got Elpis, which is an antiviral agent, so I don't know how that'll play into solving the world's problems or creating new ones. Because they made it seem like it was a catch-all antiviral agent that can cure anything. At least that's the feeling I got from it. Well, we can definitely confirm that guy was not Wesker, Mr. Zeno, because he died like a bitch. I wonder if that antiviral agent would even work against Ouroboros. Yeah, I mean, it also doesn't help that he had Resident Evil 4 Remake's Albert Wesker voice actor. Yeah, he was just another guy from Project W, more than likely. Unless they actually tried to clone Wesker, which, you know, I wouldn't be surprised about. But the whole feeling I got the entire time when I was hearing him talk, like, he acted nothing like Wesker. And him complaining about time and money being wasted, Wesker wouldn't care about that. Wesker was immortal. He doesn't care about time or money. That's irrelevant to him. Yeah, it was bothering me the entire time. Like it didn't feel like Wesker. Now, I'm sure if Chris was the protagonist of this game and he met Zeno, we would have had a much more angry response to seeing him. Because as far as I'm aware, Leon never actually met Wesker face to face. But maybe he doesn't even know what he looks like. Sure, I'm not human anymore, but look at the power I've obtained. I despise Chris. Apparently someone discovered that there's a bottle of alcohol. I'm guessing it was in the parlor back at the start of the game. It's all jumbled up, but it starts with a V. But basically if you unjumble it, it spells out Veronica. So take that as you will. I am so sad that Leon's Porsche did not get destroyed. Because almost every vehicle that Leon S. Kennedy gets into, he destroys. And it would have been really funny to see the Porsche that they're promoting get destroyed.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Oh.
Grace. Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
So she adopted Emily. Aww. The way Leon was talking about that, it made it seem like it was going to be a DLC. Meanwhile, Raccoon City...
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Okay. Was that supposed to be Hunk? Because we usually don't hear him without his helmet on. Apparently, if before you enter the next major room as Leon, if you go back to check on Hunk's corpse, it's gone. I saw someone talking about it. So, Mr. Death still lives. Look at all this stuff. Oh, okay. The final puzzle. Let the sweet pair hear the voice. So I heard this is like... I've actually heard about this. So there's a puzzle in this game that's... Do you guys remember the demo for RE7? Where it had like this really like cryptic shit to get an extra antique coin for the main game when it came out? So apparently it's something like this as well for this game. And it makes sense considering the director and all.
Sorry. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
They asked for Miss Ashcroft, and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the? They asked for Miss Ashcroft, and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry.
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
Shh. We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
What do I do? Oh, shit. Come on! Hello?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Lady.
Help me!
You okay? What are you doing?
Yeah. In the end, all he needed was a 4-letter password. But it's one attempt. You get it wrong, and the whole thing is destroyed.
What is this? Hey! Help! All right. All right. Oh, there are so many of them.
Shut it.
Emily, are you okay? Oh, Emily.
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1, action!
Don't move! Oh, wait! You still need me, right?
Let it all come down. All of it.
3,
Grace. Grace! Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Neat. Oh my goodness. Massive hydrophile leak from Umbrella. United States responded by launching a missile strike to wipe out the infected and erected a blockade to seal off the city. 2004, following a court trial, the Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. A complete account of the events was never released. 2026 has discovered the city has been used as a hub for the production and trafficking of bioweapons. Established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and elucidates newly discovered truths surrounding the incident. Alright. Oswald E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford founded the Umbrella Corporation. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair at watching the world repeat the same mistakes. He felt it was his duty to bring about a change to humanity. The fact that they're going out of their way to name James Marcus and Edward Ashford is a pretty good indication that we're probably going to get Veronica and Zero. Because they're the other two founders of Umbrella. His ultimate goal was to bring about the viral evolution of the human race. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal and inhumane means. From the very beginning, the company faced rapid changes and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideological divide between Spencer and Marcus. This conflict was cited as the primary factor leading to the unusual developments which followed. James Marcus developed the T-virus, which started as the progenitor virus, which would go on to become the cause of the subsequent outbreak. Spencer used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing T-virus research into a facility under his control. From then on, Umbrella began to actively research and develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. Several documents outlining Spencer's plan for ARK have also been discovered. Concentrated investment into Wesker's plan and the T-virus, establishment of ARK as a central command center, development of Elpis, memory transfer, and forced evolution. This is the first recorded instance of the significant keyword Elpis. A suspicious flow of funds being channeled to Marcus. Past investigations revealed that the source of the funds, the F Foundation, was just one of the puppet organizations of the Connections. The F Foundation no longer exists. The Connections is a criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. This illicit group is at the heart of all this. Evidence suggests that the Connections sought involvement with Umbrella's central operations. Additional documents belonging to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, have been uncovered. So these are the people from Resident Evil 7 that were involved with the Connections. Most notably, the one guy on the left, I forget his name, that's Mia on the right, and then that's Evelyn. So this was the whole Eve project, which was basically Miranda's idea to try and resurrect her dead daughter, Eva. And that's how the little girl bioweapon was made. Bailey was rumored to be the founder of the Connections, but he may have only been a small cog in a larger machine. Now we believe the Connections has had deep roots in the criminal underworld since before the 1980s. Much about the Connections remains unknown. So, I do still believe that this ties into RE6, because at the start of the game, in Leon's campaign, it's revealed that the president wanted to reveal the truth of what happened with Raccoon City. And as a result, Simmons infected him with the C-virus, and he turned into a zombie, which Leon was forced to put down. For Spencer to gain complete control of Umbrella, he used force to deal with any internal opposition and influential adversaries. Following the CEO's reevaluation protocol, measures have been taken against Cheryl Moore, Michael Kramer, James Marcus. We know about Marcus for sure. During this period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through ties with the government. The organization became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous accidents plagued Umbrella facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Information was being leaked to rival organizations and the connections due to moles who had infiltrated the company. Yet despite the circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research at ARK, Elpis. Tricell, HCF, the family, and Umbrella. Elpis shall bring it all to an end. So Tricell was around even in the 90s. That's interesting. I think the family is just another name for the connections, but HCF I'm not sure about. The only info leaked about Elpis was that it had the potential to upset the military balance of the entire world. However, a strictly managed password known only to Spencer was needed. Was Tricell made around the same time as Umbrella? I have no idea. The first canonical mention of Tricell, I believe, was Resident Evil 5. And I think that was Excella running it. Elpis is a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was unknown to those who sought it. The connections and other black market groups mistakenly thought it up to be a powerful bioweapon with the potential to control human minds. This confusion likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding bioweapon development. It was common knowledge that Spencer, the developer of Elpis, aimed for the evolution and control of humanity through viral technology. Based on data taken from records and changes in Spencer's behavior, we believe Elpis was completed around the mid-1990s. After this period, the record shows a marked decrease in the number of public statements from Spencer. A similar decrease in activity was also observed at the Raccoon City orphanage. Disturbingly, it is suspected that the children at the orphanage had long been used for Umbrella experimentation. Spencer frequently visited the orphanage. Records indicate he stopped in the 1990s. Furthermore, the orphanage was under the research jurisdiction of William Birkin in the late 90s. Birkin turned against Spencer, ultimately leading to the leak of the T-virus, and creating his own G-virus. G is my creation! The T-virus leaked from the Umbrella research facility in Raccoon City, causing an unprecedented outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike on the city, under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of infection. A plan was formed to disrupt the relationship between the government and Umbrella and shift the blame for all illegal activities onto Spencer. Found records indicate that the connections lobbied for the missile strike. ARK has been secured. Commence the missile strike. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will seize their assets. Their goal with the acquisition of Umbrella assets, particularly the thing they believe would disrupt the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the Raccoon City incident. This set them up to swiftly secure ARK before instructing the government to carry out the missile strike. As it is well known, trials were held after the events of the Raccoon City incident. Testimony from Raccoon City survivors, along with evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Now, it may not mention her by name, but Yoko was one of the big reasons that Umbrella was able to be taken down in the courts. Because Yoko was a former employee of Umbrella, and I think she realized that what she was doing was horribly wrong with the Umbrella's experiments. I don't know what they did, but she did something to herself to erase her memory. But then after she escaped from Raccoon City before it was destroyed, she was eventually able to get her memory back, and she was able to testify against them. Evidence against Spencer was presented at the trials by his subordinate, Albert Wesker. I am shocked that Wesker would come out to present evidence when everyone thought he was dead. It is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to the Connections. Therefore, it is highly likely there was pressure from the government and the Connections during the trials. In 2004, following the outcome of the trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy. Just as the Connections and the government intended, Oswald E. Spencer was held accountable as CEO and he disappeared from the public eye. And then we know that Spencer would later be killed by Wesker. And then that's when Jill and Chris find him, just as after he's killed him. The Connections and the government seized ARK during the Raccoon City incident, therefore ARK served as a base for the research, development, and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believed to be transaction lists have also been seized. These list Umbrella's competitors, along with organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Unfortunately, most evidence was lost with the collapse of ARK. Recovery efforts continue, but success is unlikely. Following the Raccoon City incident, weaponized viruses developed by Umbrella were leaked. Subsequently, instances of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread across the globe. In 2013, President Adam Benford was assassinated in a bioterrorist attack. Intelligence agencies report that the president wished to reveal the full truth of the Raccoon City incident. It is possible that President Benford was privy to the facts prior to this report, revealed in the report. So yeah, that's RE6 right there. Remaining records about Spencer after the dissolution of Umbrella are scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light, an interview conducted by Alyssa Ashcroft. Despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in his interview. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis is a powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert, it also has the potential as a panacea to be used for good. It's possible that Spencer's true motivations behind Elpis were peace and redemption. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity throughout his later years, most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile old man. Spencer died at 2006 at his secluded estate. His true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. As we can see from the records, the Umbrella or Corporation's liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the Connections and the US government. Furthermore, they were involved in the legal development and trafficking of bioweapons in Raccoon City. The extent of which past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Much about the Connections remains shrouded in mystery, and most records of their involvement were destroyed alongside ARK. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have a duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to those heinous actions. FBI Intelligence Analyst Grace Ashcroft. Wow. Alright, so it looks like beating it on insanity difficulty is how I'm going to get the majority of these points. Though you do get a good chunk of this by doing these. Minimalist and never touch the stuff. Alright, well, we beat the game. I am interested in, insanity mode. See how much that changes. But, alright, but overall thoughts, this is a pretty good game. I like the survival horror segments. I like the action horror segments. I thought they worked well together, being able to switch between the two. I do kind of wish that there was a way to play them separate instead of together, but that's just me. It was still pretty cool. I'm gonna be done for now. I do want to do an insanity mode playthrough before I get to Fatal Frame 2 Remake, which comes out in 6 days, so a little less than a week. But the demo for Fatal Frame 2 Remake is available, so I might do that at least. Anyway, I'm done for now, so goodbye.